Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of JoJo Rabbit. This movie actually came out last year, but I just got around to seeing it actually this year, I think. And I was looking forward to it because I saw the commercial for this and excuse me, the trailer for it, and that's it was weird, but I heard good things about it. And this is like a satire about World War II, towards the end of World War II, about this lonely German boy named JoJo, played by young actor Roman Griffin Davis. He's you know, uh, you know, he wants to be a Nazi. Okay, that's his main goal, to be a Nazi. And him and his friend, they train like crazy, and they go to a Nazi training camp. And the fun thing, like I said, this is a satire. You think, of course, a story about Nazis wouldn't be right for satire, but they managed to do a really good job with this. And of course, the writer director of this movie, Taki, I think I'm going to butcher his name, Takia Watataki, Watatati. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Sorry if I butchered his name, but of course he's famously for, of course, acting and of course directing Thor Ragnarok, and of course he's an actor and director, and he stars in this movie as Adolf Hitler, the imaginary friend of this young German boy named Jojo. And again, like I said, this movie is played for laughs mostly, and it's satire for the most part. Like it's on like the winding down days of World War II, where the Nazis are losing and stuff. But JoJo's determined to be a Nazi. He believes the propaganda and stuff. And even though he's the young son of I guess, Scarlett Johansson plays his mother Rosie, and she's not so pro-Nazi, put it that way. And but his father has joined the army and went away, and he has this older sister who's died, and so he's committed, and with his, of course, the help of his imaginary friend Adolf Hitler, giving him incredibly bad advice all the time. He's determined to be a Nazi. Okay, but his whole world, and his whole blind his whole fever to be a Nazi, his whole worldview, I guess, is changed once he discovers that his mother is actually hiding a young Jewish girl in their house. Okay, and then the movie, like I said, the movie's a satire like all the way through, because you have Sam Rockwell in this. He plays a captain who's training recruits and stuff, and he's playing it for laughs. And you have Rebel Wilson. She plays like a young another Fräulein who's teaching the kids how to be Nazis and stuff. And you have Reek in here, Alfie Allen. He plays like a subordinate of the captain and stuff. So you have all these characters like they're playing it straight, but it's straight with satire in it, and it's funny, even though there are some pretty serious moments in this movie that that this young JoJo has to confront. Okay, like I said, with the fact that his father has seemingly left to go to war, but in reality, it's kind of strongly hinted that his father kind of basically abandoned the family and ran away. And then of course his sister, he had an older sister who died. Okay, and he's, like I said, he's determined to be this Nazi, but like I said, once he meets this girl, and of course he believes at first all this propaganda about Jewish people being vermin and all this stuff, but he gets to slowly know this young girl who's actually who's actually pretty. Her name is Elsa, and she's pretty full of personality. She's not, she gives as good as she gets. Like, she's not one of these streaking violence. She count she constantly challenges JoJo on his beliefs and stuff. And of course, at the same time, he's also getting bad advice from the imaginary Hitler character, who's absolutely hilarious in this movie. And again, this movie has its serious moments, and it's like this dark comedy in this, but it's actually absolutely entertaining and serious and amazing. And I absolutely love this movie, JoJo Rabbit. It's just funny. Like I said, the young kid does a great job. This young actor, Roman Griffith Davis, that's his name. He played JoJo. He's absolutely fantastic in this, because I love his interactions with the young girl who plays, Elsa, Tamisa McKenzie. That's her name. Okay, the back and forth between those two characters is absolutely fantastic. Okay, and I like the work of Scarlett Johansson. She's not in this movie, especially she's the young, the mother of JoJo, and she actually challenges him at times too, not let the Nazi world be his whole world. Let it. She's trying to expand his worldview actually, and it's she does a good job at that. And like I said, most of the actors that they do a great job in this movie, and it's like I said, it's played for dark comedy in this movie, and it completely works. Okay, this movie is completely entertaining and completely serious when it has to be, and it really has some heartfelt moments in this movie, and I absolutely love the ending of this movie. Let's just put it that way. Okay, the ending just put a big smile on my face, and I definitely think this movie is going to be nominated. Should be nominated for a few things like best director, and because I'll tell you the guy Taki Watiti, I don't know, I butchered his name. He's absolutely hilarious as Hitler, who's giving him his imaginary friend who's giving him this completely bad advice all the time and stuff, and just he's just absolutely hilarious. Okay, I absolutely love that character. It's just, I know it's a strange thing to say that you love Hitler, but the way the character is portrayed in this movie is absolutely hilarious and fun. And also, there's a special mention to another young actor in there, who Archie Yates is his name. He plays Yorkie, the friend of JoJo, and he's this little fat kid with glasses on, he's constantly saying these funny lines. He's like, he's sort of, I'm trying to think. He's sort of like the George to JoJo's Seinfeld, because he's kind of, constantly he's coming up with these little quips that just makes you crack up and laugh. And he plays it totally straight, but the lines he's given is absolutely hilarious, and it's just fun to see. And it's like I said, a movie about Nazis. So you think, okay, this movie is not, of course they could play it for the complete last what they do, but there also are some serious moments in this movie, which makes it all the more amazing to me. And I absolutely love this movie. I think it was one of the best movies that came out last year. So I'm going to give JoJo Rabbit an 8.5. I really, really enjoyed this, and I definitely highly recommend you see it. It's definitely totally worth watching, and just a brilliant job by the director and the actors in this, and just absolutely one of the best of the year. And I highly recommend it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Have you seen JoJo Rabbit? What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, All Views and Opinions. So you check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.